were taught our whole lives there's only two genders. And now I know not everyone feels that way, and I empathize. That sounds awful, so I'm trying to grow. I remember it was 2019, I looked up how many genders there were. 63. Hold on, it gets crazier. I looked it up again in 2021 because I was doing a show in Portland and I needed to study my enemies. You know how many genders there were in 2021? 72. We added 9 genders in a pandemic? Multiple millions died. We developed 9 genders and 3 vaccines? Honestly, 2 vaccines, because you can't count that Johnson & Johnson. Some people probably didn't make it to this show because they got the Johnson & Johnson. That was barely a booster. And to be clear, I am not saying 72 is too many genders. What I'm saying is 72 is too many anything. I don't care what we're talking about. Y'all are not going to want to admit it out loud, but I'll say it. 72 is too many virgins. You just nodded at your girl and you're Muslim. I know, bruh. And I'm not trying to disrespect Muslims or Islam. All I'm saying is if it is, and they are right, and we are lucky enough to get up to heaven, I think we would all be like, Allah, thank you so much for letting me in. You are a great, gracious God. I don't know what to do with all of this. Wow. It is a little overwhelming. Not trying to disrespect, but my definition of heaven was not 72 virgins. It's more like 4 whores. You know, I did a lot of not fucking to get here, so I don't want to keep. You know what I mean? If I could offer you a little trade, Zipu, I will give you 72 virgins for just 4 sluts. It's an 18-to-1 exchange rate. That's basically pesos to dollars, really, when you think about it. Again, I'm not saying there are only 2 genders. I don't believe that. But sometimes people get offended anyway. Like, that's bullshit, Akaash. All 72 genders are valid and viable. Really? Then name 9. I'll make y'all a deal. If 4 dudes in here can name 9 genders, I'll suck all your dicks right now. Well, I looked it up again in 2023. You know how many there were on the list I saw? 108. Again, I am not saying there's only 2. I'm just saying it's not Pokémon, where you keep creating new ones and I gotta catch them all. I'm tired. So let's settle on a number. 31. That's how many there should be. If it's good enough for Baskin Robbins, it's good enough for the rest of us. Plenty of options at a Baskin Robbins. Can you imagine you take your homie in a Baskin Robbins and he's looking around like, I'm just not seeing myself with any of these. I think you would be like, man, you look like a rainbow rum raisin to me. Take one and shut the fuck up. Spoiled. And I'm gonna keep it more real. I think I have a right to talk like this as an Indian. Because when I took a standardized test in high school and they asked for my ethnicity, well, hey, brown people, y'all know, what were the bubbles? White, black, Hispanic, Asian Pacific Islander. I have never been called Asian in my life. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what a Pacific Islander is. But it was close enough. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, even if they added an Indian-Pakistani bubble, and one of my Bangladeshi friends was like, whoa, what is this about? I'd be like, yeah, shut the fuck up, man. What you even need to take this test for? You're just gonna be a busboy at a fancy restaurant anyway.
Cop the 911 for the racist times. Brand new rollie for the wasted time.
She's very eager to get married, my girl, and she can't figure out why I'm not, and it's just because marriage is much better for women. Like from the beginning onward. It literally starts with a man getting on his knees begging you. Please, spend the rest of your life with ugly, stupid me. But is that enough? No. You also get an exquisite piece of jewelry that costs tens of thousands of dollars and the arms of a Liberian boy. You want them, stop giving them to me! So you can show the whole world, look how much someone loves me. You know how much she told me you're supposed to spend on an engagement ring? 10 G's. But all of you are fucking crazy. 3 paychecks, that's what she told me. 3 on a finger? It's not even a good finger. You don't use it to write or eat or fuck you, it is useless. You know how useless this finger is? The Simpsons don't have them, none of us noticed. But is that enough? No! You also get a party, and it's not even a party, it's a gala. It's straight out of The Great Gatsby. Where all of my friends and family, all of your friends and family gather around and stare at you. The beautiful, blushing bride in a gorgeous gown, and then there's some dumb motherfucker standing next to her. In a rented tux. We don't even have money to buy the tux because we used the budget on centerpieces. If you don't know what a centerpiece is, guys, it's basically a gorgeous obstruction to keep you from talking to the other side of the table. It's like a Mason-Dixon line, but for friendship. Because we can't make friends, we gotta be staring at the bride, and then whatever it is that's walking around her shoulder everywhere she goes. You could replace me with a fanny pack, nobody would notice. And I asked my girl, and she's like, babe, it's been my dream since I was 3 years old. Okay, when I was 3 years old, I wanted a dragon. Sometimes your dream is not really, you know what I mean? It's not a great dream. It's not feasible. I still dream of being in NBA. How about we rent out Madison Square Garden, invite all our friends and family over, and I dunk on them for 8 hours. What about my dreams? I'm just saying there should be something for men. You can, honestly, I'll let you have the party. That's just for you. But something to balance out the ring. I think men should get engagement cars. Just a simple, look how unhappy the women are at the idea. It's not even equal. A diamond is for every, a Camry is like 6 years. It's a whole different timeline. And I don't even like driving, I just want you to feel that pressure. That's all. When you're like, babe, what kind of car do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. Depends on how much you love me.
I'll tell you, the only thing I don't look forward to with having children is everybody tells me, once you have kids, you have to start caring about politics. And no thank you. Because, bro, you want to talk about being gaslit? I feel like normal people are being gaslit by both political parties. Right? Both sides have gotten so extreme, I don't even understand it. Like, look, I grew up in Texas, and I have some crazy conservative friends whom I love. But I'll come back and talk to them and be like, wait, hold on, let me get this straight. So, you think you can catch gay? You think if a gay guy sneezes on you, you'll start sucking his dick? Look, I'm no scientist, but I have never seen anyone being like, oh, bro. I must have sat next to a homosexual on the subway. Oh, I have been fucking dudes nonstop since Tuesday. Oh, I can't even. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hope this passes soon. Oh, I'm sick of this sore throat. I'm gonna have to call out of work. It's really coming into both ends. Yo, right? Yo, it took my man a second. That was good. You got there, though. A little delayed, but you got there. Ah, man. Gotta tell you an honest thing, buddy. I wish homosexuality was contagious. Because if it was, science would eventually develop a vaccine. And then you anti-vax motherfuckers have a real dilemma on your hands. I don't even care politically. I just want to watch the winds shift. All of a sudden, my conservative friends are like, hey, man, I'll tell you what. You just got to trust the science. I put my faith in Fauci. That's a good man doing God's work. And for the record, I'm not letting liberals off the hook. I'm just as confused by the far left. People in New York City will yell at me. They'll be like, oh, okay, so just because a dude fucks dudes, you think he's gay. Is this a trick question? I don't understand. I do know we need to evolve, okay? Like I said, I grew up in the 90s. We were wildin'. We would see a dude doing ballet and be like, gay! That's terrible, yo. I can't believe we did that, bro. That's messed up. A dude doing ballet is not automatically homosexual. He is probably homosexual. But that's not a statement of fact. It's just an educated guess based on probabilities. A strong hypothesis, really.
Cop the 911 for the racist times. Brand new rollie for the wasted time.
I'm just over the election. Am I the only person? I don't fuck anymore. I'm tired of pretending to care about Trump. I just don't care. And everybody keeps trying to make me care. Just like, oh my God, have you heard the things Donald Trump has said about Muslims? I'm Hindu. Have you heard the things my uncles have said about Muslims? Spend 10 minutes with my bubble uncle, you're gonna think Donald Trump deserves a Nobel Prize. You're gonna be listening to him like, damn, this is progressive. Most Muslims are evil? That's open-minded. I'm trying to work on caring a lot though, and like being empathetic and all that stuff. Cause I'm actually in my first relationship ever. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Most of the time, people are confused because I'm just really late in the game, but I never cared, honestly. And friends would always harass me. They'd be like, "Hey, Akaash, when are you gonna meet a nice girl?" And I'd be like, "When my parents introduce me." What are you talking about? When they say, "Hey, meet this nice girl," wedding is Thursday. Be there or be disowned. I'm gonna be there. They would never like force an arranged marriage on me, but I always thought it was a good idea, honestly. And I don't like everybody here thinks it's so backwards. I think that's the way to do it. Everybody in America is like, oh my God, that's so crazy. How do y'all marry somebody before you get to know them? How do y'all marry somebody after? That's the shit that blows my mind. That's insane to me. Because you know from the second you meet a person forward, it's just a shittier and shittier version of who they were the day before. And the idea that you could know a person for like 7 years and then be like, you know what? I like where this is going. Let's do this forever. It's crazy, man. That's why y'all get divorced. Indians never get divorced. Because I marry an angel. Hi, nice to meet you. That's as good as she's ever gonna be. And then like 20 years in, we'll be like, God damn, we are both horrible people. But we're really too ugly to go anywhere. So let's just make sure our kid is a doctor. And that's Indian marriage. Nice, hot, beautiful system. It's a beautiful system, man. You know what's weird is like I'm still learning a lot about American culture. Because like I grew up here, I'm born here, but I grew up in an Indian house, so I look at this like an outsider. And things still fascinate me. Like I'm fascinated that this entire country's culture revolves around dating. But nobody wants to have kids because that's too much work. Are you out of your fucking mind? You know how much easier it would be for me to raise a kid than to have a girlfriend? I'm not saying it's less work, but at least it makes sense. Look, if I have a son, my only job is to love him as much as possible. Girlfriends. Did you know if you love your girlfriend too much, she might leave you? That's the dumbest thing you ever heard? No kid would ever be that counterintuitive. If I had a son, he would never sit me down and be like, listen, Dad, we need to talk. You just come on a little strong. You're always trying to spend time with me. You told me you loved me the day you met me. Seriously, don't come to every soccer game, okay? Skip a couple, make me miss you. Got no game, Daddy. You're too thirsty. I don't want no thirsty AF father. That's the laugh of a single girl right there. It was a little pain behind that. Like I need to get it together.
Oh, what's up, brown couple? I love seeing that. G's up, yo. Brown love. How long have y'all been together? You're not together? Stop wasting each other's time, dude. I hate that shit so much. Who paid for the motherfucking tickets? If you paid for the tickets, you need to sexually harass this girl tonight. Pay for VIP, nothing happening. The fuck is that? Pay for VIP. She talking about we friends. Hey, I got friends. I don't even pay for their Starbucks. I hate that shit, dude. Cause I've been you. I love my wife, beautiful woman. But I have been you before her. Before I met my wife, I was you. Then I vowed one time I'll never do that shit again. You're sitting there and she's ugh. Yeah, she got PTSD, thinking about some that friend zoned me. Oh my God, Akaash, you're such a good friend. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dying inside. It's a nightmare, dude. I had made this a mixtape. It was fucking embarrassing. It was embarrassing, dude. Listening to heartbroken ass songs on Windows Media Player. God damn, that was a tough time. Don't be me, yo. Make a fucking move. And if she says no, there's other hoes out there. Are you both the same kind of Indian? What are you? Where are you from? You're both Punjabi. Bruh, come on. Do you want to marry a Punjabi guy? Yeah? Not him. Don't say that shit like that, yo. That was wild. She said that in public. We got cameras on. She goes, not him though, not him. Hey, you don't want no nice Punjabi guy? You know most Punjabi dudes ain't shit. Are there any Punjabi guys in here? Look at him, general admission. What do you do for a living that she don't give a fuck about it? I'm about sick of you. I'm about sick of you. Are you in med school too? What? Who's gonna be a better doctor? What are you gonna be? Anesthesia? What about you? That's not a doctor. What are you talking about, dude? Come on. She don't even fix nobody. Hey, please help me. My dad beat me. Why don't you just take some Prozac? Shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to listen to you, help you for an hour. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm not saying you're not beautiful. You are. You're a very pretty girl. You have a good job, but it's not a real job. This guy got it, dude. Your parents would be fucking thrilled. Bring home some skinny ass Punjabi dude. Even if he does try to hit you, that shit wouldn't hurt. What do you do for a living? Drive a truck, some real Punjabi ass stuff? Guys, I'm gonna fill you all in from the beginning. You know how, like, this is for non-Indians. You know how white people, you're always like, I'm not white, I'm Italian. And Indians, minorities in general, you know how we're like, all right, whatever, cracker. It turns out that there are differences I realize, and I realize because it translates over with the different kinds of Indians. Like this table is Punjabi. Right? Punjabi people are our Irish. Bunch of pale-skinned drunks who love to fight. Can't take them anywhere without worrying they're gonna cause a fucking scene. You know what I've even realized? Punjabi people have this style of dance called Bhangra. Have you seen that with this right here? Yeah, you seen that? You know what I'm talking about? All this is you just flip the river dance upside down. River dance all here, but now people do the same shit up here. Same head movement and everything. You see Michael Flatley doing this? That's nothing right here. The same shit. You guys are Irish, man. Gujarati people? Any Gujarati people here? Gujarati people like the Patels. Have you ever seen anybody with last name Patel that's Gujarati? They are our Jews. They all own real estate. They all got a ton of money. They all pretend they don't. Ask one of them for $10 and be like, oh, sorry, man, I got nothing. You're like, I know you got money, motherfucker. You're lying to me. Also, much like the Jews, none of us like them and we don't have a real reason. So, same to same. Any Muggle people here? There's two of them. So, what's your last names? George or some shit like that? Fucking Jobin George? If you ever see like a dark-skinned dude with like a white last name, he's Mullyog, we call them Mulloos. They are our black people. I don't mean to be so crude, but basic, they're the darkest. That's off rip. Also, they go to the same barbers, all of them. And they're all Christian, and we pretend it was a choice. Just saying. I'm waiting for a lot of the room to catch up to that. It's crazy how, like, a whole section in the back just didn't get it. R. Kelly. I wasn't taking requests, but that's interesting.
What can I say about R. Kelly? Except still listening to it in my car when nobody's around. If you think for one motherfucking second I'm still not remixing Ignition, you out of your fucking mind, bro. Yes, girl, yes. Don't act like that shit don't say it's the remix to Ignition. I swear to God, if I was like, let me give you that, everybody be like, toot, toot. Everybody in here, you can't fucking resist, bruh. That's probably how he trapped them women. I don't even think it's like chains or anything like that. I think they're like, you know what, I've had enough. I'm ready to leave. Let me give you that toot. Let me give you that beep, beep. They just slide right back into their fucking dungeon. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. My mind isn't even telling me no right now. This is crazy. I'm okay with it. Just put on 12.2 and see what happens. I don't know, we're here. Bruh, R. Kelly. You know what's funny? Is we gave a fuck about Michael Jackson for 48 hours. That's it. That's all we gave you. I'm gonna give a fuck about this for 48 hours, and then we're gonna stop talking about it. And then about a year, we're just gonna slowly sneak it back into a playlist or two, and then life will go on. Nobody still gives, like, all you guys are, I get the eerie silence because you're like, what is this guy talking about? When was the last time you said you were disgusted by Michael Jackson in any conversation? The day after it aired, and most of us probably didn't even watch it because it's like, look, I don't want to know that about Michael Jackson. Can I please just keep listening to fucking Michael Jackson without you guys trying to ruin every playlist on earth? What the fuck is wrong with these people just spoiling all our fun? That's what Twitter is. Twitter is just let me spoil everybody's good time. What do you love? Oh, let me fuck it up for you. You guys love laughing? Let me tell you why this joke is offensive. You guys, you love R. Kelly? Wait till you hear this. Shut up! I won't have to hear it if you just shut the fuck up. I can't hear those girls screaming in the dungeon if you shut the fuck up. God damn it! I don't give a fuck, man. You already took the Cosby Show, now I gotta lose fucking Michael too? Does the 80s mean nothing to you people? I just wanna know. You just don't give a fuck about the whole greatness of the decade? Fuck, man. I like seeing this, PDA. What's up? How long you guys been together? Oh, is that an engagement ring? No. You're married? That's beautiful, dude. I love that. How long you been married? 11 years. How'd you guys meet? Med school. Wow, what kind of doctors are you guys? Urology. Ooh, okay. A lot of fingers up asses. Fellas, if you're in your 40s, you're about to have to get your prostate checked. This homosexual is going to put his fingers up your ass and make sure that your prostate is okay. And make sure nothing is wrong. What are you looking for when you do that, besides a good time? Obviously cancer, but what's the indication that it's cancer? I bet it is. So the prostate is normally not, what does it normally feel like? When you're like, that's a good prostate, what does that feel like? I'm just curious, you know what I mean? I just turned 40, I'm gonna have to get this done. I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest with you. Not bumpy, smooth prostate. Smooth, okay. How many times a day you touch a prostate and you're like, something is off? 4 or 5 times a day, dude's got ass cancer? That's unfortunate. What can we do to prevent it? Besides you checking more often, which I'm sure you would love to do, fucking pervert. You know this guy gets paid really well. Urologist is one of the highest paid specialties. We're rewarding the wrong human beings, dude. This guy's a fucking deviant sexually. That's how he's been faithful for all these years. He cheats on you at the office with his fingers. Yeah, you're holding hands with this guy. Ain't that crazy? He wasn't holding your hand, he was wiping it off. What made you want to do urology? I would love to know.
No, it was the the fact that you can do surgery, you can help people cure cancer.
He said cure cancer so y'all wouldn't think he's gay. It ain't helping, dude. This is Jacksonville, Florida. They think you're gay as fuck. That's why you get so much ass cancer. It's a bunch of guys who waited way too long. And you're like, yeah, I just got cancer. I'm gonna just die, I guess. 4 or 5 a day seems like a high number. You guys getting your prostates checked often enough? Some of you in this room probably got ass cancer. You probably need your asshole fondled if you think about it. Just statistically speaking. I think there's another way to do it, right? Where you shit in a box. Who said that? Let me ask you a question. Shit in a box or finger in your ass? That's not an option here. These are the ways you find out if you got ass cancer. You shit in a box and you send it off, or this guy gives you that come hither, you know what I mean? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta hit the G-spot a little bit. Obviously, I know a lot of doctors, so I know these processes, you know what I mean? Suffice to say, that's why I judge this man. That is a wonderful specialty, dermatology. You probably help a lot of women. Probably guys don't give a fuck, but women really care about their skin. How about you, sir? What do you do? Radiation oncologist. That's actually curing cancer. Do you understand what I'm saying? This guy was waiting for me to ask the whole time. Look how cocky he's drinking his drink. He was waiting. He was like, oh, this guy thinks he cures cancer. I can't wait till he asks me what I do. I can't fucking wait. Y'all ever seen this many Indians in Jacksonville? No fucking chance, right? Is this the smartest you guys have ever felt? I feel like it is for you, at least. I didn't mean to make you feel dumb. I just started that joke, and I was like, well, I can't point to the black guy. That'd be very racist, so I gotta point at this guy. I have to point at this guy, otherwise I'm gonna look like a real asshole, you know what I mean? You, though, you got engineer written all over you. What are you? What kind of med school? What kind of med student, I mean? Oncology, that what you want to do? Hopefully cure cancer. That's a good one to tell women. How's that going for you? You in a relationship or no? Did you ladies hear that? This guy's single. He's in his, what, 3rd year medical school? All of you guys? Damn, white people, is this how it worked out? Like you just wanted to make friends and you're surrounded by Indians, or? What do you want to do? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Family med, maybe.
Family medicine, dumbass. Now, these Indians started laughing so fucking hard because he thought it and I said it. It's the hardest he's ever laughed at one of my jokes. Slapped the table, he said, you guys don't know what the fuck is going on. It's the easiest one, that's why I said that, and that's why this other Indian laughed his fucking ass off, dude. He's never heard anything so funny in his life, because he thought it, dude. He said as soon as I said family medicine, he was like, what a retard. Hey, man, it's all good. That's what you want to do, though.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to do one of those things where you go to like a rural area and help a bunch of rednecks get better? They'll pay for your med school if you do that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly set up the family med. I knew you'd think that's funny.
You sound like family medicine. Right? Everything I just said about family medicine doctors, you heard him, you were like, yeah, Akaash was right. This guy's fucking retarded. Can you imagine this guy coming into your office?
Yeah, you have a hematoma.
All right, Rocky, what the fuck is going on, dude? You don't have a boxing match against Apollo Creed later on? Do you know what you actually want to do?
That or internal med.
Internal med or family practice. What about you, miss?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking probably something internal medicine.
Okay, beautiful. And then what med school is it? LECOM. What is the LE part for? Lake Erie? Holy shit, dude. Just keeps getting dumber. Well, good luck, man. I hope you guys do well on your boards or whatever the fuck. I know that's this year. You know what I mean? You took it? How'd it go? You passed. It's not a pass-fail test. There's a number. But there's a number that decides where you go. Step 2? Okay, step 2 is like that. Okay, I got it. All right, so you haven't finished your boards. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? You're right. You're right not to laugh. That was my fault. These guys had nothing interesting to say 4 minutes ago, and I kept trying to squeeze it. I really am just trying to get blood out of a fucking turnip or whatever the expression is. It's just a fucking, I mean, there's nothing going on over here, right? I'm just trying to avoid the girls, basically. I think my wife got spies in the audience. Like, I ain't talking to these bitches. You out of your mind? If they do, they don't tell their parents. Are you looking to date a particular Indian man or just any Indian man?
I'll date anyone. I'm just asking.
Well, don't say it like that. That made you seem less desirable to scream that in a room of 300 people, I'm gonna be honest. Let me ask you this. What do you do for a living? And then I'll tell you if his parents will let you marry him.
I'm not a doctor or engineer, so I guess that's a no.
Yikes. What is it though? If you're rich, you can still make it. Or if you have like a lot of degrees for no reason, they love that too. Every degree you have is worth $150,000 a year. You're a nurse? You could probably marry a South Indian. If you see a dark-skinned Indian Christian with a last name like James or Verghese, that guy will marry the fuck out of you. You will remind him of his mom, and he'll be like, that's it right there. What do you do for a living? What kind of gay-ass music do you sing? R&B or something? I fucking told you! I knew as soon as I saw that magician's earring hanging out of his lobe, I said, there's something soft about this guy, and I don't like it, dude. And who is this next to you? You went to high school together? What do you do? Okay. Whereabouts? Oh, wow. Fuck, that got uncomfortable pretty quickly. So, as someone who lived in Palestine, you must really love watching Drake get his ass beat in this battle. That must be pretty satisfying for you. That's pretty... Kendrick saved LA, yo. Y'all have no idea. In the 90s, y'all had a run. Y'all had Snoop and Tupac and OJ, all heroes. And then it just fell apart. You guys lost all your cool and nobody could bring it back. LeBron couldn't do it. Fucking Terminator came here, he couldn't do it. Kardashians. I mean, they sucked pretty much every NBA dick trying to revive this city, couldn't do it. Trying to make it a destination dick sucking, couldn't do it. And this little motherfucker shows up, 5'3", saves the whole city, puts it on his back, dude. Kendrick Lamar is a king, huh? Fuck. We got everything bad out here. Did y'all realize that? There's no earthquakes in LA anymore. Those are in New York now. He done moved earthquakes to the wrong ass coast. Ain't that crazy? That sucks. I live in New York. I gotta put up with 12-degree winters and earthquakes. I shouldn't have to do both of those. He got pedophilia out of Hollywood and moved it to Toronto. That's crazy. My man got pedophilia out of here. Moved it across international borders. That's wild. He saved the whole fucking city. Homelessness, that's still a problem. Y'all got to do something about that. You got literal zombies walking around Venice. You'll get to that though. So your dad brought you here, let you be a musician. How are things going? Things are going well? Yeah? You want to sing at the end of this show? No. Fucking weirdo, sing for me one-on-one? The fuck is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy wants to sing for me one-on-one. I'm asking you to make 150 new fans or how many people in this room, and he's like, nah, I just want to fuck you. What a weird thing to do, dude. You a fan, you a fan, you a fan. How do you guys know each other? Work? Where? I knew it was a fucking hospital! I knew it was a hospital! You know how I knew? Not the Indians, it was the one black girl. That let me know it was a hospital. What are you, immigrant kid? I told you! I fucking knew it! I knew it was immigrants' kids and you're all doctors and none of you want to be. I knew that shit. The second I saw this black girl randomly hanging out with 8 Indians, I was like, that's a doctor for sure. No other reason you guys would be friends. You see 8 Indians, they could be anything, you know what I mean? Doctor, engineer, that's about it. But you see one random other minority, that's a group of doctors, right? Look at these, not a doctor in the bunch, I know it. You think all Indians are smart, you haven't met this Punjabi ass table right here. What hoodlum shit do you guys do? Fucking criminals, these people. Look at this guy, straight out of a 90s rap video.
Who dressed you, Fat Joe? How old are you? You got gray hair and a do-rag. What's up? Gray hair, a do-rag, and a steady 9 to 5. None of these things belong together. Unbelievable. This is the choice you made, was the do-rag. What about you? How do you know this guy? That's your brother? I could tell. Your little brother, right? Yeah, you're like his hype man. I feel it. What do you do for a living, besides try to look as Italian as possible? Huh? You work in finance? Who the fuck gives their money to you? Nothing about you seems trustworthy with money. What do you put money into? When people give money to you, what do you suggest? Crypto, I bet. Any of you guys in relationships? You're married to an Italian? I did not tell you this motherfucker looked Italian. I was right. I saw the black girl, knew she was a doctor. I saw this guy, I knew he had no fucking clue who he was. Thank you. Who are you married to that let you go out of the house like this? A Dominican? That makes sense. There we go. I should have known. How are you, buddy? You're fucking adorable. Son, if I was gay, I'd fuck you for sure. You're the kind of guy I would settle down with. You know what I mean? I trust you. You have a trustworthy face. What do you do for a living? Insurance? I bet you do, dog. You're the safest bet in this motherfucker. Hey, you know what else is insurance? You. What's your ethnicities? I'm very confused by this. Dominican. Whoa. Light-skinned Dominican. I bet you're just swimming in Dominican business, huh? That's another sociology lesson. Anglo features are very desirable in like minority communities, right? Like light skin. I have green eyes from my imperialism, and nobody cares how it happened. It's crazy. I used to ask my parents, I'd be like, hey mom, dad, where'd I get these green eyes from? And they'd be like, your great grandma took one for the team, okay? That's how. That's what this is.
White and Spanish. Okay, and then you're what kind of Indian? You're Bangladeshi? How'd you guys meet? Instagram. Slid in the DMs. What was the message? You didn't meet through Instagram. You met in high school. What do you... this guy really tried to dress up how he met this girl, like his messages were that smooth. That worked on you, yo? That's embarrassing. What were you going through that got you? Did you look at his profile? Did you see he had a good job? What do you do for a living? You work at Toyota or you work at a Toyota dealership? Those are different jobs. The dealership? Girl, what the are you doing? You know how many rich brown guys there are for you to date? You set up with this Corolla slinging. I'm not trying to, hey, for the record, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm gonna tease you guys, we'll make fun of me too, but I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. Real quick, I'll say that. So, if you don't want to be talked to, or if you feel like I went too far, just give me something like this, I'll move on. Does that sound good? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, yeah. You said bring it on. Don't beat the out of me, change your mind. Is this your lady right here? You say yes, ma'am. You don't gotta do all that, bro. I get it, I'm little and I'm built like a woman. You don't need to do all that, though. This is your girl. How long y'all been together? 2.5 years. Y'all didn't meet on no motherfucking Instagram. Halloween party. What were you dressed as? Carnage? You're too big to be dressed as no Marvel, third-tier Marvel villain. What the are you doing? Damn, Miami girls gotta raise their standards, I think. You're like a comic book guy then, huh? Yeah, sure. What the you mean, yeah, sure? He's not even in a movie, dog. No, yeah, he is. You see how you know? Because you're a Marvel superhero dork, dog. You know the actor, bruh. How you gonna pretend you're not a Marvel guy? No, who else seen that motherfucking movie? There you go. 400 people staring at you. Like, what the I'm not gonna disagree with this big motherfucker, but I don't know what he's talking about. Nobody's told you this because you're too big and scary. But you a nerd though, and that's good. That makes her feel safe probably. Because you're big enough to protect her, but too nerdy to cheat on her. You know what I mean? That really makes you the ideal boyfriend. This is your homie right here, your brother? Your little brother. He looks like your little brother. I see it. I see the resemblance. Yeah. Yeah, all right. You know them? Huh, they're your cousins? Y'all ain't found her nobody? This is why Indians are the best, bruh. I'm not gonna have no lonely ass cousin. I'm gonna find her somebody. We need to get you a man? Maybe. What are you looking for? Indian? I know a guy whose girl's probably not gonna stay with him because he works at a Toyota dealership. If you're interested.
I know a lot of people complain about cultural appropriation. I don't care. All right? I don't care if you do yoga. I don't care if you drink turmeric and act like you made it up. None of that bothers me. Do it all. I don't care. All I'm asking is, can you guys please, for the love of God, learn how to say namaste? I can't you don't have any idea how much it hurts in Indians' ears to hear namaste. I will drive a fucking screwdriver in my ear if I have to keep hearing namaste. You sound like a fucking idiot. Also, it just means hello. What the fuck are you saying this at the end of yoga for? What higher level of vibration do you think you're reaching by clasping your hands together and mispronouncing hello? Right? Listen to them. They need this. And to help you understand how fucking crazy it drives you, imagine you went to India and all the Indian people tried to bond with you, and by greeting you, they were just like, hello! Has anybody taping my show? Because my career is over, if that's the case. What do you do for a living, bro? You work for Make-A-Wish? Get the fuck out of here. Make-A-Wish. You know, fucking these retards want to do shit before they die. That's the guy, yo. He's making that shit happen. Oh, man, what do you do? Do you carry them to their wish? What's your job? You plan it? What's the craziest Make-A-Wish you got? If a kid wanted anything sexual, could you make that happen?
We did have a kid go to the Playboy Mansion, but obviously like the girls weren't there.
The Playboy Mansion without the girls? I want to go to the grocery store. Just take out all the food. What the fuck is that? Motherfucker, that's a real estate tour. What you talking about? A Playboy Mansion? That kid died unhappy as shit. Yo, that's the worst death I ever heard in my life. Kid got cancer, he gotta go meet fucking Hugh Hefner. Did you at least prep him that there's gonna be no bitches at this thing? Hey, I'm gonna make a wish. And then he just walks and he just hears the squeak of his wheels as he's going through the house, empty as shit. Hello? Is anybody here? Hey, Timmy, I'm Hugh Hefner. That's it? Nobody's dream is to meet Hugh Hefner unless they're a fucking creep, yo. That's creepier than wanting to meet the girls, is wanting to be like, no, I want to meet the guy who exploits the girls. That's fucking... What kind of Me Too baby is this? You guys might have created a Me Too. If he pulled out of his thing, because that happens sometimes, they make a wish and then they pull through. Now, do you guys ask for a refund in those cases? Are you like, hey, motherfucker, we paid for a trip to Disney World. We thought you were gonna die, dog. You owe us about $4,000. You think it's easy to get that picture with Mickey? Cut the lines all over fucking Disney World? You get your money back if a kid pulls through? Do you need to verify that he got some shit? You don't ask for proof, at least? What if I got a kid, and obviously he's gonna know a lot of doctors? What if we just forged the documents? Nothing y'all could do, huh? My kid gonna get a fucking Harry Potter World trip. And I'm gonna be there with him on every ride. No, I'm his chaperone. You wanna go to Gringotts Bank again? Let's do it. Man, that's a cool job though. Seriously, you make a lot of fucking kids happy for a little bit. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. If you're a fan, just hit subscribe. Stop hating. What are you waiting for? That way you'll get updated whenever I put up new videos, and we got a lot coming after quarantine. How do y'all know each other?
cousins? I knew it was cousins. And not just because they're Indian. I don't think all Indians hanging out together are cousins, but none of them hanging out together made sense any other way. You know what I mean? There's no reason these two should be sitting next to each other in any capacity. Look how fucking adorable this kid is. What do you do for a living? I fucking knew it, man. I could tell by his fucking glasses. This guy pretended to be smarter than he is. Software engineer. It all made perfect sense. What about you? What do you do? You're a data analyst? Why you look like this? You got on a pearl necklace, you got a fucking diamond chain pendant. You look at data. I'm not mad. It sounds like I'm mad. It doesn't add up to me. As a data analyst, you make a lot? What do you think a lot is? Because that chain not that big. And it's a Nautica sweater, which also doesn't add up. Guy's spending thousands of dollars on jewelry, getting his sweaters at Burlington Coat Factory. That's some data I'd like you to analyze. How does this make sense? You have a dorkier job than him somehow. I know this much. Best father. Your daddy ain't shit, probably. You don't know him? Didn't I fucking tell you? Didn't I fucking tell you? I'm nice at this. I'm nice at this. No father gonna let his fucking kid leave the house like this? That dumbass haircut? No dad letting his son leave the house with a pearl necklace unless he gay as fuck. Only way I'm gonna respect you if you wear a pearl necklace, you suck a lot of dick. Well, don't give me no mediocre dick sucks either. You better be out there sucking away. Hoover vacuum, Oric XL. Oh, I knew you ain't had no daddy. That shit made perfect sense. Why y'all feeling bad? I'm about to adopt this kid, yo. I'm not the daddy who left him. I'm taking him in. I'm basically Russell Wilson up here at the end of the day. What's up with the rest of you guys? What do y'all do? Marketing? What about you? You have a rap album you want me to download on Spotify? HR? Nothing about you says appropriate. You look like the most sexually harassing motherfucker at this table if I had to guess. Unbelievable, dude. How are you HR? Fuckboy haircut, fuckboy beard, fuckboy hat? Y'all two go out and fucking accost women together, I think. I don't trust any company you work for, dude. I don't trust it at all. What is it? Steer? What is steer? Son, you're a drug dealer for sure. What was racist about a poo? Here is a brown man, married to a beautiful brown woman, owns his own business, selling overpriced products to unwitting white people. Pooh is not racist. He's the American dream.
I listen to Lambert, then I mix it with that Kodak. These goofies out here trying on my mama, they ain't stopping shit. I am number one and fuck whoever don't acknowledge it.
Hey, why are you apologizing for laughing, bro? Look what we done to white men. Cut that shit out, bro. You're allowed to be happy. White men are like shelter dogs now. He's apologizing for laughing at a comedy show. Isn't that fucking unbelievable? It's like watching Reek in Game of Thrones. They went through the whole arc. These guys used to run shit. Big dick swinging everywhere. Well, moderate-sized dick swinging everywhere. Fuck that, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even believe in white male privilege. Shut up. I'm waiting for you to shut the fuck up. People always say, name one thing a white male can't have. Okay, an opinion. Opinions are liberating. I literally get paid for mine. The second a white guy even starts to have one, the entire internet is like, your privilege is showing. Maybe you should check your privilege. I hate that, dude. Let a white guy express himself. Because if you don't, they bottle up all their feelings. And then they fester and get real dark. And then they walk into a voting booth every 4 years. And the rest of us are like, how the fuck did this happen? That's how! You didn't let them say anything. Then one guy showed up and said everything. And they were like, that's my guy! It's like the Dark Knight for white dudes. Not the hero we need. The hero we deserve. I'll tell you another thing a white dude can't have, an excuse. Let me tell you something, white guy. If you fail, it is your fault. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you look like you've been through some shit. But nobody cares how much you struggled. It don't matter if you grew up in a trailer park and your daddy beat you and your mom was addicted to white people crack. Meth, you guys know I'm talking about meth, right? It's fucking ravaging middle America. It's kind of funny in a karmic sense, but the point is, we just look at white men like they're cats. We're like, he'll land on his feet. That sucks, dude. There's freedom of being a minority. The freedom I have, if I fail, not only is it not my fault, it's still your fucking fault. Ain't that crazy? I'm not talking to all minorities. I understand black Americans have been taken advantage of, mistreated for centuries. I get that. But when I see people who look like me talking about white privilege, where were your parents? They didn't teach you about your American privilege? I grew up in the 90s and I tried being woke back when it was just lazy. And they set me straight. Mom, Dad, you know white people have jobs Indians can't access. They'd be like, okay. You know what you have that real Indians can't access? Toilets. There's a lot of folks, if you try to describe toilets, they would think it was actual magic. They'd be like, wait a minute, hold on. You doo-doo into a machine? Press a button. Doo-doo disappears? Where does it go? And you're so privileged, you'd be like, honestly, bro, I never even thought about it. Parts unknown, I guess. This Bourdain could have done that episode. We're so privileged, we don't just got toilets, we got toilet paper. It's a lot of people don't got paper. We got ass paper. And have you seen the adjectives we're putting on this product? It's pretty privileged. No. Quilted. Extra absorbent. Aloe and vitamin E. I am wiping my ass with blankets at this point. Triple ply, nutrient-enriched blankets. How privileged we are, dude. My asshole gets more vitamins than the average African adolescent. Isn't that crazy? And we can talk about other people's privilege? Get the fuck out of here. This is how privileged we are as Americans. If you go to your friend's house and they got one-ply toilet paper, don't you start looking around like... Did he lose his job? I don't understand why else he would be relegated to this government-issued product. I can't wipe my ass with this. It feels like paper. Fuck white privilege, dog. I'm saying we're lucky to be us. I'm not saying you can't cancel anybody. I think we're taking it a bit far, canceling mascots. Come on. The Washington Redskins. If you really care about the Native Americans, you know that the Washington Redskins mascot isn't too offensive. It's not offensive enough. Guys, I've thought this through. If you talk to people, half of them will tell you that Native Americans are offended by the Redskins mascot. The other half will tell you that they're not. And what I've realized is we're all just guessing. Because Native Americans are basically human Bitcoin. Like, I believe they exist. But I never got my hands on one of them motherfuckers. Never seen one in the real world. But you forget how fucked up that is until you see a racist mascot.
So if you really care about the Native Americans, you make all their mascots as offensive as possible. As reminders. Fuck the Washington Redskins, they should be the Washington White Skinheads. The Chicago Blackhawk lives don't matter. Thanks, black dude, for laughing so hard. You free up the rest of these guys to let it out, you know what I mean? They don't know it's okay. They didn't even let me get to the most offensive name. The Portland Trail of Tear Blazers. All right, that's pretty good. Now you remember, you didn't think about the Trail of Tears since 5th grade. And now you're like, oh fuck, maybe we should give them some reparations. Thank you, racist mascot. Also, if you know anything about sports, you want the Redskins to have a racist mascot. Because this is a terrible team. So if there's any young kids thinking about being racist, let's take one look at that win-loss record and be like, never mind. Wow, clearly racism is for losers. God, one playoff win in 30 years. That's embarrassing. That should be your punishment if you have a bad team. You have to have a racist mascot. The Cleveland Browns? You think I want my skin associated with that garbage franchise? Absolutely not! You are the Cleveland Klansmen until further notice. Grew up in the 90s. I'm not used to Indians talking about racism. These motherfuckers got rid of a poo. How you gonna cancel a poo, dog? I miss a poo. You guys remember a poo, the Indian guy that owned the convenience store in The Simpsons? He was a staple of my childhood. And then all of a sudden, 4 brown dudes wanted to fuck white girls and tried to make him racist. And then they just canceled this motherfucker. What was racist about a poo? Here is a brown man, married to a beautiful brown woman, owns his own business, selling overpriced products to unwitting white people. A poo is not racist. He's the American dream. The only thing that offended my parents about a poo was I'm not a poo. I would be like, well, what about his accent? Doesn't that offend you? And they would be like, your accent offends me. Have you heard yourself speak Hindi? It's embarrassing. Man, these fucking brown A-list millionaires. Oh, because of a poo, I got made fun of in my childhood. Welcome to childhood, bitch. What do you think this is for everybody else? You think they were carrying the Korean kid on their shoulders after calculus? No, they cheat off that motherfucker and then ignore him until the next pop quiz. The Korean kid at my school, they didn't even know his name. You know what they called him? Chinese, that's right. They didn't care. Thank God I had a poo for bullies to make fun of. Otherwise, they would have made fun of me for me. I don't need that. I'm 5'7", I'm skinny fat, I kind of sound like Steve Buscemi. I get too many vulnerabilities. But luckily, I had a poo to absorb all of their insults, like Captain America's shield. So the worst thing a bully ever said to me was, thank you, come again. Oh, teacher. This kid is calling me polite. How will I recover? I heard they're gonna bring him back and he's gonna be voiced by an Indian dude. I gotta be honest, I don't want that. I want a poo voiced by a white guy. Don't woo, motherfucker, make me feel the way. Let me explain first. Because back in the day, whenever some racist redneck would be like, these fucking Indians are taking all our jobs, I could be like, bop, 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 bop. Not all of them. Oh, by the way, real quick public service announcement.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense.
All black people got nervous. Nah, I'm being serious, dude. I don't think you should yell at a person just because they don't want to get the vaccine.
But they hate when you're successful because they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things. And they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job.
Now you care about your health?
Wake up every morning, make it good.
Now, when you can feel more than just you, all of a sudden, your health conscious. You're on. I just inform us. Your is Lipitor, and now you don't trust medicine, huh? You are against the vaccine.
I need whatever the hell can make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be.
But anyway. God. Talking all this, I'm worried about my quality of life. Walk a flight of steps. Quality of life. You sleep with a CPAP machine. I don't know. Sometimes when fat motherfuckers. Yeah, you know, I've been doing a lot of reading online. I'm surprised the fat guy sat at his computer for 3 days straight. It's funny, you can read all that shit, but you can never seem to read nutrition facts. That's funny. Right there on the box of butter, just man. That is. Name ass excuses for fat people. Fat motherfucker like. I don't know what they put in those things. You're flaming hot Cheetos, dog. Red plate, fat fuck. Let that laugh out, dog. Go ahead, bro. It's nice to see white dudes happy. You laughing like you got a fat family member. See how he laughing? He knows. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that makes sense. I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck. I'ma keep chasing. There's only one form of privilege I believe in. White female privilege. See how scared y'all got? Isn't that kind of something? That's the power they have. Them bitches are like Voldemort. Don't say their name. Don't write a blog, you'll disappear. Hey, don't hide your face when you laugh, bro. Fuck these bitches. Every minority that complains about white men, ladies, is just trying to fuck you. I'm not that guy. But I don't have a problem with your privilege. I think it's a good thing. I think you should teach your privilege globally, because a lot of women could use white female privilege. Listen, I'm Indian. I read the Me Too accounts from women in India. It was horrifying. My stomach hurt. You couldn't believe the atrocities these women had to suffer. Then I read the Me Too accounts from white women in America. It just don't hit the same. I'm not saying white women didn't have to suffer. I know there were some terrible stories, but there was a lot of you like, oh, you have no idea how hard it is for us. I cannot even walk down the street without men saying hi. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's what you think street harassment looks like. Oh my goodness. Do you know what street harassment looks like in India? Like this. Yeah, right? At a certain point. Weren't all you guys like, dude, please talk to me! Tell me I got a fat ass, I don't care, just say anything. Brown bitch got PTSD in the middle. He's like, ah! Ah! I'm on a train again!
Again, I am not trying to marginalize what all white women had to go through. I read those Harvey Weinstein accounts. That was fucking awful, dude. These white actresses were like Harvey Weinstein, made me perform oral sex to be in his movie. And that's fucked up, dude. My first thought when I read that is, fuck that guy. He's a monster. I hope he spends the rest of his life in prison and his afterlife in hell. Fuck that guy. Yup. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fuck that motherfucker, yo. That was my first thought. My second thought is he still casting? I'm just saying, dude, a movie? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even need a movie. I will suck dick for sitcoms. For a movie? I'll fuck this guy. Tell my wife about it. Babe, where you going? Putting on the condom and getting us a condo. And again, guys, I am not trying to downplay the importance of the Me Too movement. It is easily the most important movement in our lifetimes. I will never try to downplay that significance. I will say, the first few weeks, I thought Me Too was just all of us talking about things we would also do to be in a movie. It was a little embarrassing. On Twitter, like, you was subject to be an Avenger? Me too!
I want to send a fucking message to anybody that looks like me. You don't deserve anything. This idea you walk around with, that you deserve certain things. You don't deserve a single fucking thing. Your parents, our parents who came here literally with $6 fucking, didn't get here because they thought anybody owed them dick. They came over here because they worked, because they were the best of the fucking best. That's how they got here. Then they came here with $6 fucking in a country where a language they didn't understand and a culture they didn't understand, and they built from fucking nothing because they knew I don't deserve shit. I get what I earn, I eat what I kill. How the fuck we lost that so quickly disgusts me, and we need to cut that shit the fuck out. You don't deserve shit. Go get it. Go be great, like your fucking parents who are hopefully still walking around and looking at you every day. That's all I need to say.